It was expected from him. He is someone who's been himself appointed by the Chinese government.
We Tibetans have our own traditions in a religious way, the methods to reincarnate the Tulgus and Lama.
However, the truth remains that his statement has literally got no religious authority nor any political legitimacy. It was expected from him. He is someone who's been himself appointed by the Chinese government, so he is supposed to follow the protocol that is expected out of him. However, the truth remains that his statement has literally got no religious authority nor any political legitimacy, no historical legitimacy to it. Hence, it will not be accepted by any Tibetan Buddhist or Buddhists around the world. So that is the truth. However, the statements that he's made is expected by the Chinese leadership, so he's done it. But the reality remains that the authority in terms of the reincarnation of His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama shall be decided by himself, and we have heard on multiple records of what His Holiness wants, and it'll be entirely his own decision, nobody else, especially no one who has any sort of link with Chinese government whatsoever. So yes, we just nullify that statement that he's made.
So what do you think, what will happen if China will do the same thing again as they have already done it in case of Panchen Lama?
No, they've done it in the past. We expect them to do it nonetheless. We know that the situation will be such that we will have a reincarnation that His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama himself endorses and accepts, and that shall be followed by the acceptance of the Buddhists around the world. We expect the Chinese government to do the same, but we know that even the Tibetans inside Tibet, despite coercion, they will not accept him. So they can do what they want, but what they want is the acceptance and the reverence of the people. And if they don't have it, where's the legitimacy there? So, well...
Yeah, we were totally against his statement, as he mentioned that His Holiness reincarnation or the Tibetan Tulgu reincarnation should be followed the Chinese law, which is totally against the religious freedom inside Tibet. And we Tibetans have our own traditions in a religious way, the methods to reincarnate the Tulgus and Lamas. And recently in December 8 in Tibet's place called Shikatse, they had the conference on the reincarnation of Tulgus and Lamas, which is in 2007 China mentioned in their white paper the order number 5, which is TYC always against that order number 5. It's in that they mentioned that all the Tulgus and Lamas should be recognized through the Chinese authority, which is totally against, and we always stands against that order number 5.
So what do you think now China is trying to bring the spiritual leaders in front with such statements?
Yes, now Chinese government tried to maneuver the political movements on the reincarnation, which is, the reincarnation is totally different from the political angle. It's the religious moment, and which is we always state in the international platform and anywhere when we do advocacy on the religious freedom, it's the one thing that China always not to give the religious freedom inside Tibet, as they have passes the laws, policies against the reincarnations and how to do walk inside the monks, and they won't allow to do the proper rituals things. So these are the issues.
China has already done it in case of Panchen Lama. So what will happen if they do it the same thing with Dalai Lama?
And yeah, one thing that the recent the statement from the Gyaltsen Norbu, which we never considered as the Panchen Lama, our Panchen Lama has been kept by the adopted by the Chinas in 1995. So we never believe his statements. We never consider him as the Panchen Lama, and we also in our statement also mentioned that we didn't mention him as in Panchen Lama. We just mentioned him as the monk Gyaltsen Norbu. So this is our correct statement on the who is the Panchen Lama and who is the not.